Hello, everybody. This is Infinity, and we are going to be getting into our new moon tarot and oracle reading for the fire signs. We're going to be doing 4 separate readings: fire, water, earth, and air. And I'm just going to clear these cards here while I talk to you for a minute. If you don't know me, my name is Infinity. I have a website called The Healing Butterfly. I am a psychic, physical, empath, medical medium. I channel. I am well, like I said, I'm a medical medium, so I'm a healer. I do energy healing. I do distance energy healing, pretty much exclusively. And I have a program for healing and spiritual guidance. It's called the Evolve Now program. It's an amazing in-depth program for healing. It's 2 days of healing and a month of support. And I highly encourage you to check that out if you're somebody who is interested on leveling up your ascension, or even if you don't know anything about ascension, if you're somebody who is just if you're looking to get healthy and you want to fix your energy, if you have chronic conditions or anything like that, if you're a healer yourself, but you've been under psychic attack, or you're just really run down, you can't get clear, things are getting foggy, you're having disturbances, that's definitely for you. It's for anybody and everybody who's ready to get healthy, basically. So check that out. And aside from that, I've been doing these daily energy updates and spiritual guidance, and those are coming out daily. They have a lot of information in them, and you can read them on Medium, or you can listen on my podcast, or you could listen on YouTube, but they go up in that order. Lots of information there. And everything you want to find out about me on my website, the Infinite Butterfly, or sorry, the Infinity, the Healing Butterfly. And I offer tarot and oracle card readings. I am a healer for people and animals as well. I do animal communication, so I'm an animal psychic. I get information about your animals. Doesn't matter who or what they are. And as far as wild animals, so if you run a sanctuary or whatever, I can connect to any kind of animal. Aside from that, I'm an artist, and I mostly gravitate towards animal art, and you can check that out on my website too. I do animal spirit art. I'm working on an oracle deck, and you can buy my art as well. And I donate art to rescues and sanctuaries so they can use that art on merchandise and to raise money for their work. So if you're somebody who runs a rescue or sanctuary, please check out my website for information on that as well. So anyway, here we go. We are getting into the new moon for the fire signs. I have actually already done one, and it didn't get recorded. So we're gonna do another one. So and this is a really, really wild and crazy time, my friends, when it comes to what is going on energetically. Well, it always is, isn't it? It always is. But right now we are in a stellium in Aquarius. We have 6 planets: the Sun, Saturn, Jupiter, Uranus, and I believe Pluto in the stellium. What else there? We have and we have the new moon on the 11th. 11 days later, we have the 22 portal, the 222 portal. So February 22nd is a big day. And I'm probably going to be doing some kind of event. I'll definitely be facilitating meditation. Oh, that's the other thing that I do. I do meditations, guided astral meditations. Either I record them or we do them live. By the way, I have ebooks. I have a cord cutting ebook along with the meditation, the healing meditation on my podcast. So if you need to cut cords, which everybody does, please check that out. I have other ebooks on there too. Psychic Attack, The Spiritual War, and Empath. Everything Empath. So if you're an empath, please check out that book. Tons of information there, including a quiz, all that stuff. But anyway, this new moon, and the portal I see as one excuse me, one entity, one big event, if you will. It doesn't feel separate to me when I look into it, if that makes sense. It's like two things melded into one. So if I talk like that during this, that's why. It's because we're definitely we're tapping into the energies of not only this new moon on the 11th, but doing this. But 11 days later for that portal and the 11/11 portal from November. We're getting a piggyback on that energy from November's portal for that new moon. So it's all connected in that way. So this reading is basically for the fire signs, and from that period through the portal on the 22nd. And so we're just going to get a theme information for that entire time period and beyond. So this is going to be a reading. Give us information, what's going on, what's coming in with this new moon, this intense stellium that's happening, and that portal. So the portal is in itself a big day, just that 22 portal. It's a divine counterpart portal. It's a big portal, and light codes coming in for connecting with your soul, for connecting with your divine counterparts here incarnate. So that's the energies coming in, how it affects us, and what's that going to do with us, and where we stand with all of that. That's another story, but that's mostly the energy that's coming in about this is our relationship with our own soul and integration, and what we do there, and other people, our soul family, who we're supposed to connect to here, who we're disconnected from and need to reconnect to, that whole kind of thing. So I'm expecting it. In the first reading that I got, it was very interesting what happened there, and so I may be referring back to that reading just because things may be similar here, and I may see that. What we're going to do here is we're going to get 3 Archangel Oracle cards. We're going to draw 11 cards from the Light Seers deck. And this is a new deck to me. The first reading I did was actually yesterday for the same thing, the fire signs. And I'm actually not sure what happened. It was recording, but it only recorded the very first minute of it, or saved the very first minute of it. Anyway, so, and then this is a new Oracle deck for me too. It's the uh, Moonology Oracle. So we're gonna get 3 cards from the Archangel Oracle. We're going to get 11 cards from the Light Seers Oracle, and then we're going to clarify with 11 more cards, making 22 cards for total. So we're going to get our first read, clarify with more cards across the spread, and then we're going to end with our Moonology. Okay. So without further ado, let's get started. We already flipped over 3 cards. Let's get our 2 cards. Let's get our third. And here we go. Archangel Uriel. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. So we're probably going to get an uptick in our, I'm going to move my cup. Probably going to get an uptick in, I know for sure, actually, just our work with, you know, when we are trying to connect, things might get more intense. We may see better. We may just get more symbols and understandings of stuff when we're in meditation. May have more synchronicities going on. Things just popping in. Or themes. I'm seeing or hearing themes with this. So if you see if there's a theme kind of recurring thing going on, pay attention to what that is, why that's going on. Ask your questions. Okay, next, comfort with Azrael. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So if there's things going on or come up here, that are kind of pointing us towards, you know, we need to do some healing, we need to cut cords. Ask Azrael, because that's what he's showing me. Ask Azrael to help you with the strength and to feel comfortable in doing that kind of work, healing, and just helping you see kind of all sides of the matter. If it comes to any kind of love, any kind of grief, if you've lost somebody in different ways. And here we have clairsentience. So really upping up, notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. We have 2 cards coming up here. Uriel and Raguel with clairsentience and claircognizance, you guys. So pay attention to how your body feels. I tell people, if you all of a sudden get really, really tired out of nowhere, there's probably a reason for that. That doesn't just happen usually on its own. You know, for no reason. There's a reason for that. Maybe somebody came around, or you went into a place, or whatever. Somebody's tapping into you. I mean, could be you, but you know, your sudden headache, or your stomach ache, or you know, your itchy nose. It could be so many different things that we feel physically that mean things you know, spiritually, and you know, are telling us what is going on outside of our bodies, inside of our bodies. And so sensitivities may be more. I'm feeling coming, you know, getting closer to the new moon, getting from the new moon to the portal. So we have this comfort card in between the claircognizance and the clairsentience. So I'm really feeling like, try to keep things as calm, as peaceful, as energetically undisturbed around you as possible, so you can pick up on the incoming energies, on the incoming light code. So you stay, so it's all meant to help and to keep us comfortable with this, with that information that comes through for us. So really intense with the psychic stuff going on here, you guys, fellow fire signs. Yeah, so let's get into the rest of it here, see what we get that's going to support that. Feeling definitely a lot of incoming psychic awareness, and certainly understanding, downloads, aha moments, revelations, that sort of thing. Maturing in our understanding, our wisdom, putting and connecting dots, really seeing things in a different way than we have before about our circumstances, possibly kind of maturing more about ourselves. I think there's a good amount of people who have kind of rejected their extreme empathic, light worker, psychic, healing ways, and kind of leaning more towards, you know, that's not such a big deal, or it's not really me. But this stuff is going to get more and more. And it's good to just, you know, maybe this healing, you know, the comfort thing is like, we're here to walk you through this. We're here to take you through this really weird, challenging time and to keep you comfortable. And because this stuff is going to happen, it's going to level up. So Sagittarius, Leos, and Aries, please know that it could be getting to a point where ignoring is just not going to work. And or avoiding, you know, that sort of thing. And also the theme that came in for the full moon, and the theme, overarching theme of the year being about balancing out the energies of the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and really working on that divine masculine side, really coming into a place where we are accepting responsibility for who and what we are, accepting responsibility for the divine masculine, and actually, I kind of learned that. This is my first time setting up. So, 1, 2, 3. So keep that in mind. If you did not watch the video for the full moon, it really was for the full moon, but for 2021, really, what's the foundational theme for a year? Is kind of how that's going in that. So that could come up again here. It kind of did in the reading yesterday that I did yesterday. So here we have 8 cards. We need 3 more. So there's our 9, our 10. Oh, right here. And our 11. So yeah, if you did not watch the full moon tarot and oracle read for the fire signs or any of the signs, watch them all if you can, if you have time to understand what each of the groupings of the elements are doing for the year. It's really important to get an understanding on that. And because it wasn't just for the full moon, it's for the, you know, the whole year, like I said. So okay, here we go, guys. We have 9 of Swords as our first card. Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords, Seven of Swords, 9, 7, King of Cups. I'm sorry, Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups. We have Page of Swords in reverse. We have Ace of Pentacles. Nice. We have the Hermit in reverse. Hermit is in reverse. Eight of Swords is in reverse. We have Two of Cups. We have Three of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. And Six of Swords coming up straight. All righty, let's see here. And in case anybody's wondering, this is totally different than the reading that I got yesterday. I don't think I have a single card that is the same. So that's not going to be distracting. It's very interesting that this is so different. So let's take a look here. Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords, Three of Wands, Knight of Wands. So we have Knight of Cups and Knight of Wands here. Six of Swords and Page of Swords. Eight of Swords in reverse. The Hermit in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, let me just take this in here. This is really interesting here. This Nine of Swords and the Seven of Swords. We're getting this incoming light now that there was too much in the way before. It's like it was trying to come in and it couldn't. Like there was just interference, psychic attack, confusion, depression, even like just what is happening? What am I supposed to do? And coming in with this new moon, or the full moon, I'm hearing, no, this was the full moon. Full moon energies brought in a whole new set of light codes. Okay, now it's coming. And I guess you could say here that we have this is really interesting with this Knight of Cups and this Knight of Wands. Because it is kind of similar to what happened with yesterday's, but it was King of King of Wands and King of Swords. And here we have in the center 8 of Wands, or Swords, but we're in reverse with this. So this is this energy being confused again, being confused. Because we do have 7, 8, and 9 of Swords, you guys, here. They're not totally in order, but they're all here. We have the first card as our 9 of Swords. So we're seeing that as our like immediate, closer to our, you know, immediate past. Like this is December, I'm feeling for some people. It was like really intense, really heavy, a lot going on. Like, wow, it's just tough to get this stuff coming in. What is going on? And then this full moon, this last full moon, we had the opportunity to get that incoming light with that full moon. And then here we have our Knight of Cups. And that horse there in the background, kind of ready to go. Things are feeling a little softer, a little bit more more connected as far as being ready to receive love and ready to give love in different ways here. Ready for that that counterpart person, that kind of that mirrored person. So we have Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands here, and they're in this position. And the 8 of Swords in reverse between them. So it's like now this energy can be felt. We have the 2 of Cups here on the side. So this is a very important and telling card for union, for romance. It's a love card for sure. Ace of Pentacles right here. I'm really feeling this as our new moon, because we have our new moon. We have the Hermit in reverse. So again, it's like reinforcing we had this time of because normally see so traditionally we have our Hermit, and we have our Hermit in reverse is what the right side, right side up is in reverse. But then when the Hermit is in reverse, he is up right side up. It's the opposite. So right side up is upside down is right side up. And so when the Hermit is right side up, we're done with being like literally kind of head in the ground, being in the cave. And now we can see, because look at this. We have our Ace of Pentacles, which I'm feeling as new moon. Then we have our Hermit in reverse. And it's like this path. Look at this. It's like inner and deep light coming in from deep within us, and then this path going up. Again, with this card, we used to be more like this, trapped, unable to see, and now we're also in reverse with this 8 of Swords. So it's a different situation completely. Ending up here with our 2 of Cups. They're here at the end. Bottom, we have the 3 of Swords. Sorry, 3 of Wands. I keep doing that. 3 of Wands next to that Knight of Wands. So, and they're both in reverse. Really interesting. And then we have our 6 of Swords. So still kind of showing me, what do we have here? Our Page of Swords. So Six of Swords, Page of Swords. This here, our Six of Swords here in that bottom position. You know what I'm really feeling with this is these birds coming at you. Or being attached. I think these birds, yeah, these birds are actually attached to the boat and they're leading her way. So this might look like kind of a sad, ominous card, and I don't really care what the traditional what the traditional meaning is here, but what I'm seeing with this is really tapping in with this here, and comfort. Honestly, these three here at Asriel, Uriel, and Raguel, clairsentience, claircognizance, and comfort, and they're leading the way. So it's like, look, you're not going to have to think too hard. Let us lead you. Even close your eyes. Don't get distracted with things that are going on outside of you. We're leading the way. If you let us, we can help you through this new moon energy, because look at no moon in the sky to look at here, right? So we're starting off here with this full moon. So I'm really seeing that. What's come in, so the energy coming in with our new moon, or from our full moon to our new moon, going from a period of things just being like really intense, lots going on. A lot of us experience some intense, either purging or psychic attack, things like this in our late part of our month or year last year, or just all of 2020 was kind of a shit show in a lot of ways, but a lot of good happened. So it's good to pay attention to that. A lot of good did happen, but there was, so we can't see 2020 as this bad thing, because it was a catalyst for a lot of good, a lot of change, really the paradigm shift, but it also was very, very heavy, and like, what is going on? It's hard to sleep. Look at, she has a pillow here, but she's not sleeping. She's up late at night, maybe she's, and she is mostly by herself in this, but we're coming out of that, because look, now we're here. See the difference here? See, before we're down here, our guides are up here trying to talk to us. We can't hear them, or if we can, it's fuzzy. It's not so clear. We need help. So they're saying, we're coming in, we're going to help you, we're going to guide you into the light. Look at that. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And just know, we've got this. This is happening. This feels like we've got this fun, exciting time coming with, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, going from it being out of balance, not feeling both sides in balance, or within you and with you and other people. And now it's like this. So we have this energy between them, like, oh, now I can see, now I can balance this energy between the divine feminine, the divine masculine within. Look at in the back here. It's closer to, maybe the middle of the day, or getting close to the end of the day, and he's just, maybe just arrived. There's this horse, he's ready, and look at now the horse is that a horse? Looks like a horse. Yeah. Now the horse is dancing. It's nighttime. The party started. So what do we, so that is down here. And I like that she's in reverse because it mirrors that. See this? Try to get my hands out of the way while I show you. But it literally mirrors, you know, them being in between here. So if you were to lift them up, they would be seeing each other. Whereas if it was like this, they would be kind of still facing away. So this is showing me, look, we have this coming together with these two. So this is really similar, different cards, but really similar, but really kind of the same overall message here. And that Two of Cups right next to that, definitely supporting. Okay, I'm hearing, let's get into these cards here, our Wild Unknown, to give us clarifiers or amplifiers to this. Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, look at that. Wheel of Fortune, first card up. Second card, Father of Swords. Next card up, the Ten of Swords or Wands. Then we have the Nine of Wands. Interesting. Next we have the Mother of Cups. The Ace of Swords in reverse. Oh, I like that. Hold the shuffle. Four of Swords. Nice. Oh, I love that. I love that Four of Swords over that Eight of Swords. Let's see what we get over those cups. I like this. This is really the High Priestess. Look at this. Next, the Nine of Cups. The Mother of Pentacles in reverse over the Divine Feminine, Knight of Wands. And last but not least, we have the, I'm hearing right side up on this, right side up for the Six of Swords. Okay, nice. Starting off with the Wheel of Fortune on top of the Nine of Swords. So kind of, I've never kind of seen it like this before, but it's kind of saying in that center circle, in what was going on was a bit of everything, turmoil, chaos, craziness. But now, but we're above it with that beautiful owl. We did maintain this perspective, even if we were in this overall, and we're heading into this new moon area. This is exactly where we are right now, and it's coming up out of this. That's what I'm feeling. Like Birdie just came up out of this, and now it's like we're going new because we're just coming. Interesting. I've never seen it like that before. Father of Wands above the or on top of, I should say, the Seven of Swords. So there we go. A lot of like forward movement, that energy coming in with those lightning strikes on that Father of Swords. Could see this energy. So same type of energy here, just really amplifying that. The Ten of Wands here over the Knight of Cups, I think is representative to still what is in between, what's kind of holding us back, and that is on this, the divine masculine side. Like I said, in that full moon reading, we talked about the divine masculine needing to go through stages, and they're, you know, kind of coming out of egocentric stuff, darker things, more getting over the wounds that were, you know, placed upon the divine masculine. And then going up from that, I love this because look at where we're in reverse with this Page of Swords. And then such different energy going up. And again, a moon here, and it's on a full moon. So we're going up into this new moon phase, going from maybe, again, being a little upside down with what we can see clearly, how we can interpret stuff. And we're coming into a stage where we're going to be able to see more clearly. Mother of Cups over this new moon energy with that Ace of Pentacles, and then the Ace of, so essentially we have these two aces next to each other. Now I know that they're, you know, clarifying different parts here, but that's also pertinent, and we'll get into the placements of the second, you know, kind of the over read over the foundational read. Having this Ace of Pentacles going in reverse, just like this, the Hermit that's already in reverse, really, really, I like it because it's, the Hermit is now going up into this new timeline. Basically, I'm seeing this as a spark in the Hermit, and then we're going to be ready to go. Then this Ace of Swords, and it not being straight up, because to me it's kind of like I need to get my information still, and this is saying I have it and I'm ready to go. So they're very, it's just really amplifying this new timeline energy here of this next column. Remember, again, Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands with that Eight of Swords in the center. Next we have on top of the Eight of Swords, Four of Swords. So half of 8, 4. And what do we have here? We have this enlightened little lamb here going, whatever this stuff is, it cannot get to me because I am tuned in. And with that, we're going to be able to avoid any more misunderstandings, separations, denial of the truth. Again, really feeling like stepping into what the truth is about you here and accepting it, really accepting that. And next, the High Priestess over the Two of Cups. Wow, again, with our new moon here, a lot of this new moon energy coming in, you guys. This High Priestess coming in with this new moon energy over the Two of Cups, really reinforce the deeper psychic, spiritual awareness of divine union, of what this actually means. And it being about the divine feminine, the divine masculine, it being about our own soul with our human connection, and blending that together. And this high priest is kind of overseeing that. Okay, and then we have the 9 of Cups over the 3 of Wands. So and that another moon here, another new moon here. So, and the 9 of Cups can really signify a portal into abundance, getting ready for the really intense 10 of Cups energy. And in fact, we did get the 10 of Cups in that first reading that I did, the one that got deleted. So it's like where this energy is going to be taking over that 3 of Wands. It almost feels like with this card here, it's like waiting for more, waiting, and then it's in reverse. So it's kind of like a real, yeah, just keep the faith. I'm hearing keep the faith. It's going to happen. Like the waves are going to start coming, because she's just like, I can't surf in this. There's nothing happening. So it's like, all right, then just put it in neutral and take a beat. You're right. You can't surf in this. There's no momentum to push you forward because the timelines haven't been established yet. So things are still coming together here. So you're going to take a beat, but then 9 of Cups comes in with a portal card going. This is a lot of water to get those waves moving. A lot of water to get those waves moving, and know that it's coming. It's going to be a lot of that water energy to get the waves moving so we can go in this direction. The Mother of Pentacles over this Knight of Wands, representing that divine feminine, at least in this reading for me, connecting with that Knight of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands, and then this Mother of Pentacles on top of it, really showing getting into maturity, going from Knight to Mother with that divine feminine energy, or Prince to Queen, however you want to see it, if we're talking, about titles and energy. But again, they're both in reverse. They're both facing this business here. So really, that Mother of Pentacles, she's a healer, she's psychic, she's nurturing, she's very patient, and she's just holding space for that divine masculine side within her to come into balance, and within the other side of the people in her soul group, and everybody just saying we all need to get into that matured patient state and be okay, because we are going to be together. And her sending vibes to this confusion for the divine masculine, and really feeling like that's going to help a lot, because there's hurt, there's pain, there's frustration, I think, between some of this energy, definitely between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And the divine feminine is leveling out and becoming the next thing in the cycle of evolution, and the divine masculine is on the just behind. So next we have the Six of Swords. And that beautiful rainbow up on top there, you guys. Gotta love it. So you can barely see those swords down there. So the way that I'm seeing this, especially over this, is literally like, put it like that. That's what I'm hearing. And know that the guidance is with us. We're going to be pulled in the right direction. We are having this beautiful incoming light happening for the new moon and beyond. And we just have to stay within us and get into our meditative state and let us be guided. Know and have faith that this is above us. And we have all that new moon energy reinforcing this newness. We're going into a new place. We're getting into balance. We're leveling up big time with the psychic abilities. We have to stay in a place of comfort. Be patient. There's not, we're things are starting to move. So things are for the next so just wait until after February to see things really starting to come together, for ideas to solidify, for just more to happen, you know, and just keep on with what you're being guided to do. And try to be kind of like out of the equation, thinking too much about it. Just let yourself be guided, and really to accept what it is to be guided, accept what it is to surrender, I'm hearing, and allow for this time right now in this, you know, for the new moon. We're in our Stargate until the 12th. Our landing day is the 13th. So 2/2 to 2/12 is our Stargate. The 11th is the new moon. And then from the 11th, we have 11 more days to our portal on the 22nd. The whole month we had, then the 20th ends the retrograde, our Mercury retrograde, but we have that shadow period afterwards with the retrograde. So really just have it in your mind that we're going to be moving like slowly as far as really seeing things totally develop, but we're putting things into place. We're going up and getting them, right? High Priestess with all of that psychic awareness and energy, and, you know, being that super connected to the moon. So spend time, fire signs, really connecting with the moon. And we have a shit ton of fire energy here. So really reinforcing the fire with the air of Aquarius, this time that we're in. We have Father of Wands, we have 10 of Wands, we have 9 of Wands, we have 3 of Wands, we have Knight of Wands, we have swords, we have a lot of swords here. But really with the water, we just have that 2 of Cups, and that's really more about our inner development, inner movement. So really the only 9 of Cups here is or a lot of water is here with this 9 of Cups. And remember, this is where we're left, which is really good. I love it. So master your frequency, stay in that energy of we're being guided. We're being guided. We're coming together, divine masculine, divine feminine. And this means on the inside and with our soul family and with people coming together. There's still interference. It's still not time. There's still this wall up here, but we have this going on because it's not like it's going to get through. It's just in the way right now because it's just not time yet. We're still getting things together. Still getting things together. Still getting information. Remember, the Hermit is going to be on that path, on that new timeline. New timelines coming in. So this is definitely about being guided, opening up more to your psychic awareness, knowing that the more that you decide to meditate, to look into and research about metaphysics, about spirituality, to follow people that really resonate with you, that give you information, inspiration, empower you, that more of this soul fusion, soul attunement with the divine feminine masculine. So the more we balance out the divine feminine masculine, the more we level up in our ascension. The less amount of lower frequencies we have, the more healing we've done. So it all is connected. So the fact that we're getting all of this energy coming in, clairsentience, claircognizance, the high priestess, it's really telling us that we're going to have to get comfortable here with, more of that ascension, spiritual, getting into that upper realms of understanding for ourselves spiritually. Okay, you guys, next we're going to do the Moonology. We're going to get 3 cards for a Moonology. And I really am digging this deck. I want to say, everybody, this new deck, the Light Seers, there's our 3 cards. The Light Seers deck and Moonology are both decks that a really amazing tarot reader, his name is Garrett Hudson. You can find him at Garrett Hudson Tarot. I'll put the link in the description. He's an amazing tarot reader, extremely connected. He was actually guided to me, and we're working together to help people and to bring in information and to really level each other up. And this deck is what he uses. He uses the Light Seers deck. So I was guided to get it as well and work with it. I'm really digging it. Really works well with our Wild Unknown deck. And he also uses the Moonology deck. And so I got that as well. But anyway, please check him out. He's an amazing reader, very gifted, and I'm sure you're going to like his messages that come through. They're very accurate, for sure. Okay, without further ado, let's get into this Moonology. First card. Be bold and make the first move. I love this. Cardinal Moon. Be bold and make the first move. Okay, next. Nothing will come of this situation. Avoid Moon. And then next we have what you need to release. Oh, I love it. Great. It's great because this is really, we need to be the one to go. We're ready to receive. I'm ready to receive what's coming in, information, the light, the guidance from my guides, and I need to make the first move into that. I need to make the first move, telling my world, my universe, my guides, my guardians that I'm ready. So you need to step up and say, I'm ready to receive. Show me what I need to see through this time, especially in February. So important. It's about connecting deeply with your soul and your guides and being the one to say, I'm really intentionally ready to do this. Be bold in your ascension, in your healing, in taking things seriously and what you're going to do with yourself. Be bold. Make the first move. Nobody's going to do it for you, is what I'm hearing. Nobody is going to all your guides are going to show you so much stuff, but they can't make you do it. You have to be the one to do this, to make the first move, to decide, all right, this is it. No more excuses, no more this, no more that, no more after this, no more, it's always going to be uncomfortable. There's never going to be a perfect time to be birthed. It's always going to be messy. It's always going to be confusing. It's always going to be vulnerable, but you have to be the one to do it. And nothing's going to come out of this situation until you do. Nothing is going to come of this until you're the one who gets, who goes, yes, now I see it. I feel it. This is changing. I'm coming out of this. I'm going to be on that boat. I'm going to be on that boat. But until I make this decision to be bold and make the first move, nothing is going to come of this situation. So we can't just wait for something and somebody else to come and make it happen for us. We have to do the work, whatever that is we're being guided to do. We have to do that. And then what do you need to release? Perfect question. What do you need to get through this? What is this? Looks like a bunch of cords. So what do you need to release? We need to do some cord cutting. Divine feminine, divine masculine, both on both sides of us on the inside. Going back to our childhood, really figuring out, doing our inventory. And again, my book on the importance of cord cutting really gets into it. I have podcasts in support of it. It's all free. You can start working on cutting those cords, bringing the power, bringing the energy back to you so you can get on this. Okay. So what do you need to release? What are the energies? What are the cords? What are the blocks that need to be released? And now is the time to figure it out, the plan for that to happen. The plan for a new time. And you want to be in a new time. You want to heal. You want to do new things, right? You want to be in a different place. You want to level up. So what do you need to release to do that? And let's be bold about getting it done. Let's be bold about getting it done, making that first move. It's a great question. What do you need to release? And let's do that. Let's start thinking about that now and through the new moon and through the portal. And let's thinking about bringing in the divine light codes for the future and soul connection within ourselves and with our soul family. Because there's no way we can be with other people in romantic relationships or business partnerships or even spiritual partnerships where we're working together spiritually, energetically, unless we're releasing things that are in the way. That is wholly up to us, completely 100% totally up to us to make that happen. But we need to know what that is. We need to figure it out, and we need to do that. It's like, here, so what do we need to let go of? What do we need to release to get out of this? Between you and your guides, you'll see and you'll figure that out. You'll know. You may already know. Sure, you know some of it, but the more you want to know, the more you'll know. That's just kind of the way that it goes. So beautiful, great advice here, you guys, for what we're going to do, what's coming. It's going to be very psychic. It's going to be very light. We got a ton of energy coming in here from the full moon to the new moon, from the new moon to the portal. We have the stellium going on with all of that energy happening with our planets. Let me look at my list here because I forget. This cluster of energy: Sun, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, all in Aquarius for the stellium between the 1st and the 18th of February. On the 11th is the new moon. 11 days later is the 22 portal. And it's all about yesterday when I was doing this and I was thinking about all the planets in the same place and the moon coming in there to really amplify that. It's like Gaia is, and if you go back to my dailies that I'm doing, she came through and she channeled about rebirthing us going through a rebirthing, and that's really what the stellium is like. Gaia is a planet rebirthing us. We're rebirthing ourselves in these lifetimes. And it's like all these planets are in the waiting room to support us and be there for us when we're getting reborn. It's like, oh, she's having a baby. Oh, they'll come, they're all sitting in the waiting room and they're all like super excited and sending love and energy, excited for the baby to be born. And in this case, it's us, that our mother is birthing us. Look at, she's big and pregnant. How big and pregnant she is. And she's going, yo, it's happening. And all the stars around her, all the other planets coming to be with her, saying yes, offering support at this time. It's truly beautiful, through this new moon gate, this 11/11 portal, or this 11 portal. So it's 2.11.2021. So a lot with the 2s and the 1s through this portal for the new moon, mother giving birth to us. And it really, she's like, what I'm feeling now is kind of like the last of the contractions, going through the birth canal is really kind of where we are now, this kind of dark period, needing to make the move to come out and be born, and just nothing's going to come until we're ready to let go, to be released, and we need to figure out what that is for ourselves. So is it trust, abandonment, money wounds? All of those things are really deep that we need to release. Fear of the unknown, anything that's associated with fear is going to separate us from love, right? So fear is lowest vibration, love is the highest vibration, unity is really what we're going for here. The bottom line is, right, connecting us with ourselves and with each other, going from the me to the we, to the us. And again, that Wheel of Fortunes is coming in to say, hey, this is happening. Again, that another, a lot with the roundness. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here, for receiving these messages. Please let me know in the comments if you resonate. Please like, share, and subscribe. Again, visit me on my website, on my podcast, at my Instagram. I put out a lot of free content. And again, I offer 2-hour free consultations for my Evolve Now program. And please take a look at that. I could definitely help you release and receive and get better connected with your guides and guardians and with yourself in your evolution. And with that, my friends and family, I will bid you adieu. Infinite love and blessings. Don't forget The key is to create. And I love you already. Bye for now.